What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tiffany N Benson, aka Lady Arabella. So we are only 5 people away from 200 subscribers. Like 200 subscribers! That's so exciting, guys. Like, I'm glad you guys are liking the content that we're putting out, whether it's one of our shows that you're watching or one of our commercials that we do, or models, tips, and tricks like you're here for today, or cocktails and CEOs. I don't care. I'm just excited that you guys like it. That means a lot to me. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe. Click the big red button down below that says subscribe on it, and click the notification bell so that you don't miss out on anything. But in today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 ways to make extra money as a model and make yourself more desirable for an agent. So let's do a quick intro and then we'll get right to it. So for the first tip, I see a lot of models here, especially when I do my workshops or just having models on set, that are like, I only want to be a runway model. Well, saying that you only want to be one thing in the industry is like going to a store and there's only one dress. And when you walk in, somebody's trying to shove that one dress down your throat and be like, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. It's great, one dress. That's what it's like when you're like, I only want to do one thing. The industry has so many jobs, so many opportunities available for you to work, that doing one thing and only trying to be good at one thing is kind of shooting yourself in the foot. So my first thing would be to get into acting as well. You don't have to be like award-winning like actor or anything like that. I'm talking more so like commercial acting, to where you can read a 30-second commercial, be able to act it out, maybe give a couple poses while you're, doing your commercial. But that goes really well because then you can be marketable to be not only the model in the print ad, but also the model in the commercial too as well. And once again, you're not trying to shoot a whole film or anything like that, so you don't have to remember like 85 pages of script. It's just being able to simply do a commercial. So being able to do both modeling and commercial acting is going to be very, very beneficial for you. So I have a couple photos of me on set, so you can check those out. Tip number 2, and is one of my favorites, is promotional modeling. Now this is something that you can do at like a live event where you're either like at like a restaurant or a store or a convention or something like that, and you're talking about a brand, taking pictures with the brand, handing out things, information about the brand, or swag or gifts or something like that, maybe playing games with people and then like handing them like the award-winning prize if they get it. Or you can do it online. So if you have enough of a fan base or anything like that, you can also reach out to brands, or sometimes brands reach out to you and say, hey, will you be my spokesmodel or my promotional model? And then that way you can post pictures. You can take pictures with whatever their product is and post them on your social media with links to their websites. Or you can, like I said, you can do it in person where you're at a location and you're talking about the brand, showing the brand off or anything like that. So I'm gonna show some photos of some of those. Okay, and the next tip is tip number 3. It is stock photography, where you can be able to sell basically your image to people that just need them for like flyers or their own banners, their own ads or anything like that, but don't have a big budget. There is an app that you can put on your phone called Foap app, and I will put it down below so that you can see it. Also, I'll put a link to it in the description below. But with this app, you can basically upload a photo from your phone and then people can buy it. I think it is for $10, and then you get $5 if it sells. This is really cool. You can partner with a bunch of different photographers and do all different types of photos and then sell them that way. The only thing with this is that I do suggest that you do not be as recognizable in the photo, because you don't want to have a large company buy your photo because they really like it, use it, and then that makes it to where you can't get a higher paying job for a campaign that has a competitor, that is a competitor to the brand that bought your stock photo. So I would suggest doing anything with like a large hat, where your back's to the camera to where they only see maybe like the back of your head and you're like, you know, in front of like a beach or something like that, but still is a way that you can still sell photos. So I'm gonna put a couple examples, that way you can kind of see what I mean. Tip number four. Number four is modeling for different galleries or artists. This is a lot of fun, I think, because then you can see how people perceive you or how people see you, which I think is kind of cool. So you can do this for painters, you could do this for photographers, but basically it's just creative works of art that people can then sell in galleries, or you can sell in a gallery as like wall art. So I've been living room art, bathroom art, all different types of art, sculptures, everything. And there is a lot of work where you can just simply go to different art schools or photography schools and be their models for the students, or you can partner with a professional painter, professional photographer, and do gallery pieces to where you think of a concept and then you can sell those pieces inside galleries. There's tons of places you can sell them at too as well, all the way from like large big galleries where people go to and they're like museums, down to like First Friday. I don't know if everybody has that in their state, but we do. It's kind of like an art walk and that happens every first Friday of the month, where you can just sell photos and sell pictures and stuff like that, or paintings and all that kind of fun stuff. So that is another tip. I'm gonna dig up some photos so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Tip number 5, the very last tip, is to make your own brand with your image. You can start your own, like, you know, clothing line or tote bag line or anything like that by simply going to different dropship companies, Teespring being one of them, and taking a cool photo and putting that onto a mug, putting it onto a calendar, putting it onto a t-shirt, a tote bag, whatever it is that you want to put it on, and then you can sell that on your social media or sell it on your website or anything like that. So those are 5 tips of ways you can make money, extra money, being a model outside of having to work with an agency and have your agency book you. So I hope you guys can use those tips to be able to further your careers, make extra money, and just have fun. It's such a fun industry to be in, and it's such a beauty to be able to express yourself as an artist. So I hope that's what everybody's doing and everybody's having fun with it. In the meantime, good luck on all of your auditions, good luck on building your brand and making your portfolios amazing, and until next time, fly high, my Bella butterflies.